Yo. Real. Dun 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 dun. I gotta check Clash. I hope Realm's actually popping today, bro. Yesterday was dry as heck. Tomorrow war. Is my new cut fresh? It looks like it got no hair, don't it? It's fresher than a motherfucker. That fucking hair right there. Oh, really? What is hot chat? Is it good? Lock in, bro. "17-day streak." Good to know. Good to know. Where the fuck did I get this shot? I don't even need the loot. I'm lucky just here to get fame and whatnot. I hope I didn't feed this staff yesterday. I did. What a dumb fuck. I'm a bit of a dumbass. I've been thinking, bro, like I need more health. So like this dust drop rate, I'm gonna try to roll it off. I can't. There's no way. There's no way I get anything good with 400. Well, let's check the events list today. Let's see what's cooking. Boss Hall. Shatter. Try to run shatters, I just don't know how. Why the fuck do you have a J in your name, you bot? Damn, this room's fucking hot right now. There's like 5 people in here though. I wouldn't mind spending some time today trying to get a divine tier 14 from fucking level 3. I wouldn't mind trying to re-roll this to give us. It's so hard because mana equals life, but I only have 35 defense. Sometimes I have 45 in 15 seconds. I don't know what the play is here. So like, the enchantments I'm thinking are just HP, right? HP. And that's it. HP. Instead of mana. Like, mana's nice and all, bro. Like, but like, I need HP, man. Like, I don't have any defense on my ring. But I have so many zap. I don't know. Plus this restores 100 mana when in combat. I don't know what to do. I feel my gear, I need more, like, it's really good for like ability spam. I can't aim to. Oh, I'm in them. Okay. How did I not get hit? That's funny as fuck. I just dipped out of the 100% to join this fucker. Valorant chat, right? Jana Val? Unless she's unaware. Unless she's on, I don't even know if it's a check, but it'd be double unaware. got that out, man. Holy. We got some pretty good DPS, I will say. So does that chick fucking gaslight me, chat? A simple question, bro. Like, do you play Val? Whatever, bro. $50 dust from that? I need the perp. We also got a shiz ton of rad. Yo, that pet low-key is pimping, bro. You see that shit? Oh, they got quiet. Lol. What's a J spin? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to spam the sprite worlds, bro, and get the chest event and get. That's where I got all the big pots from. So I gotta make use of them. No bullshit. So you know you can right click their name and join? Chat, we gotta lock something in. You ready? I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to lock in. I need to make sure I'm healing when I'm low and not for damage. Lock in. Obviously, you can use it when it, like, I can't just spam it. Unless I'm low. Or unless there's shit. This guy, he's fucking shit, so it don't matter. I have, like, infinite health if I do that. Little tier 5 banger. Okay, little 03. 15 minutes in. See if we get out of here alive, chat. I hope I die with 15k, otherwise we gotta run it back. High key. Need more of these. Grab the last one. Damn fuckers. You little fucking shit. Chat, are we good? Nah, we're fucked. Nah, we're good. 5 sorcerer. We have 5 necro. We have 5 wizard. 3 paladin. 3 warrior. Was it 5 priests and I think I said 5 sorcerers, but that's like the big ones. Everybody else can suck one. Forgot what this guy does, low key. Can't really see, so we're just gonna have to eyeball it, chat. See, I might have to just sit out on this one. Low key. Obviously, I can still do damage, but I'm not about to rotate when I can't fucking see nothing. Don't hit him with his shield, man. Oh fuck, I hit him with the shield shot. Now we're silenced. He's mad, bro. I forgot, man. No, I just said it too. For real. Damn, is that boy serious? Not the fucking pet stasis portals, bro. This thing's pissing me off right now. For real, for real. Can I get my abilities back? Like, I need to heal, man. Please, man. Take the abilities of the people who committed the crime, not the people who didn't. Bruh. I'm actually doing good not hitting him with his shield. This guy's on Gur 3. We're fucking trolling. I can get my abilities back, please. Thank you. Now let's stagger up and fuck it up. Ooh, I don't like being quieted. Shield and silence. Say it 4. Yo, who even has enough damage to do that all by themselves, bro? Silly Billy. Ooh, this might hurt. Hurt, but not me. What? It's been a long weekend without you, my Oryx. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Oh shit. Homie on my right just took a fucking heater. Don't know what he did, but... I think he sat on the portal, right? Sure. Do these weak portals low-key is distracting me. Any bards? I can hit them. Curse them. Wow, that portal, bro. Cheesy spot. Four big booms. Really, bro? Can he do some like rotates or something, bro? Like this shit is getting old. don't drag his ass down here. Then we gotta run back over that shit. Yeah, these phases are dog shit. Meteor with fucking wall congestion. Like, finally a good phase? Holy, we've been begging, bro. Ooh! Child, how the fuck am I not dead? Ooh. Yo, I got aura running through them bombs and shit, cuh. Holy. Damn, bro, he's always doing this one. I'm switching over to the big ones. Partisan, you goat. This might get sketchy. Dude, this guy is on us. Dude, that was a fucking bloodbath shot. Who did the most? Say it. Who did the most damage? I was on him. A Lollifant. Well played, broski. Pots. Eight. I don't even know. That should be good. I've gotten so many white bags out of that, it's insane. I'm just gonna wait. I had that one, but there's no way that shit didn't close. Yeah, no, it already went through. Guy in the same server as me, bro. He said the same shit I said. Yeah, he is, bro. He is. He is Mr. Rizzler. Let's go farm some essence. I think my EP journey is over. It's all good though. I do need these. I don't want to use those. Put these here maybe? You can get 6? Hold up. This guy's name is Autism Fish. Right? The fuck? Only 20 people. Good comms, Chad. Good comms. Don't mind if I do. Damn, this shit heavy. I got half the lobby up in here. Down, left, down, all right. Down, left, down, all right. You're in chat. Ooh, ICC. Oh, dangerous. Aquatic. With the hashtag ad. Don't drag that shit. Not my problem. How is he 1 HP? What the fuck did he eat up? Alec. Chill out, low, bro. Little Brody. I'm actually the NBC goat. I do this shit, cuz. Fuck my curse. I do this shit, cuz. This is my dungeon. Weak. Criminal. What the fuck is the point? If you hit by them paralyzes, bro, you in that bitch forever. That guy saved somebody, maybe. This Alec guy is fucking crazy. Yeah, them syringes hurt, bro. Good luck. We get a void. Say no more. Can't really have too much fun. I can't cross without getting fucking shit on, pretty much. I'd be able to run on that though. So slow. That is. It's funny. Yo, you're stealing my swag, chat. Now all of them are doing it. That means my Riz is gone. It's our Riz. Good luck, yo. Can the game actually start giving people fucking loot again, man? Like, jeepers. There's a fucking robbery out here just in the middle of the day, just fucking gun robbery, bro. Like, oh, fucking god. You stinky, slimy, fucking assholes. Oh, Sprite World's active. I feel like this realm might be popping. What do we got? We got 700 purple. We need like 1,000 before I even start fucking around. Or not 1,000, 2,000. Otherwise I spin it and then I don't even know if it's worth spinning. Okay, I want to get rid of the dust bonus, which is going to be like, what, 300 per? It's not even worth it. Then I want to get rid of this, but it's not even worth it. And then I want to get rid of that, but it's not even worth it. Like, I just need more on the stuff. It'll be good. Eventually.
Hey gamers, if you're anything like me, you're shit at the shatters. But I'm gonna tell you what, It's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, that wand
It's
is
winnable.
busted.
It may be the hardest dungeon in the game by far with the most insta-kills, but it's also the best dungeon in the game. No cap. Give it a chance and watch this guide to figure out how to live in the shitters. Alright, from the moment you enter, you're gonna notice everything wants to kill you. Like really hard. Everything wants to just kill you really good. Don't let that happen. Stay with the group, find the nearest fungal tome, find the nearest paladin, make them your best friend, give them a speed pot bribe, get them on your side. Follow them, lock them, drip down inside of them. That didn't make sense. Cut that. Look, the rushers, assuming you have rushers, are gonna do their job. Stay with the group, keep the group safe, maybe find a monument or two on your own. Be on the lookout for people trying to do hard mode and tell them to take the L because you're here for your first complete. Now, before you even enter the shatters, you need to think about what class you're playing. And before you say, Wizard, Sork, no, shut the fuck up. You're a noob. You have no reason to play that. Play Necro, play Priest, play Paladin. Ooh, what a good idea. Play the classes that will make you survive. It's almost like it makes sense and you should do it. Now you've made it through the village. The rushers have carried you. Thank them in chat with a TY and a little heart. You're at the first boss. What can this guy do that can kill you? Well, a few things. He can pogo stick you to death. Look, if you're melee, don't even try to hit him here. That's not even just my advice. That's advice from a lot of Shatters veterans. Don't even fucking try to hit him if you're melee, especially if you're going for that first complete. Range, keep your distance. He can do a lot of bullshit while he's pogo sticking. The next thing he can do is turn into a Beyblade and run you the fuck over. You want to stay in front of him in this phase. It's kind of obvious, but you want to try to hit him and do your damage while you can. Anyway, it's not about damage, it's about surviving. Run away. Every phase, just run away. Don't even look at him. Then he's going to throw some swords at you, maybe. Try not to take all of the swords in the dome. You'll probably die. I get really lucky here. I'm kind of stupid for this one, but it happens. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. That's why you'll be on a better class than the summoner, right? For survival, right? Last thing you need to know. Well, not last thing. There's blobs, and the blobs will one-shot you. If you see blobs, change your pattern. If you are moving away from the blobs and the boss tries to pogo stick you or run you over, that's a nexus. Just take the nexus. Go again next time. It's better than dying. You're gonna want a nexus a few times here. There are a lot of people that say the first boss is one of the hardest once you learn the dungeon because it's the most unpredictable kind of, which is, you know, part of it makes sense. There's a lot of bullshit in this boss, but that's going to be a recurring theme here. He has a rage phase that you're probably not going to
I've done this one before. I'm just trying to fucking visit it with
I'm not here to tell you what that means. I'm here to tell you how
visually,
to live.
you know.
Run. In the rage phase, something changes. He unlocks a new Ultra Beyblade technique. All this is you just want to stay away from the walls. He can't even shoot in the middle while he's using this one move. Now, don't sue me. If you die to something while he's doing this, it's probably going to be a blob. Just stay away from the walls and you're good. Watch out if he changes phases. Next, the worst part of the dungeon. The second clear. You're going to need to work with the group once again. Someone's probably making the decisions of what areas to go to. If they go to a moon, go somewhere else. They're doing a puzzle. You're just going to ruin the puzzle.
I was looking at the fucking chat.
I've seen Discord groups sit at puzzle room for like 10 minutes just because people are dumb. And they're not even trolling. They're just trying to help. They're trying to do their best. I can't beat the puzzle. That's the hardest part of the dungeon. Watch out. There's a lot of bullshit minions. They're gonna poop on you. They're so bad. Some of them. People die every run. 8/8s lose their lives because they sleep on these minions. Don't be those guys. And/or girls. Just don't get wrecked. You finally made it to second, and it only took 10 hours of clearing. Thank you, Toasters. It's time for probably the biggest roadblock in your realm life. The second boss. Every phase here can frick you if you're not careful. But there are some that can frick you harder
what
than
the
others.
fuck?
These phases usually involve
My
bombs
life.
and standing
My
on
100 extra
bombs
life
and getting
potion.
blown up by those bombs. I have a pro tip for you that you're never gonna guess. Don't stand on bombs. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bombs are bad. There are things that will one-shot you here. They're all circle-shaped. The ice shit.
This guy gives me
fire
weird
shit, the
vibes, bro.
bombs, the birds kind of are circular. You know what? The birds aren't circular. There's gonna be a lot of shit.
I
on
gotta
your
look for a
screen at
different
all
video.
times.
I can't do it anymore. And they're just forever.
Hey, options that you should sort of travel around to find them. You can spawn into 3 different landscapes, 2 quadrants of the 4. The names of these 3 maps are Church, Town, and lastly, Swamp. Knowing the spawn helps, so I'll draw for you the correct path to follow once you spawn in. For a group without anyone rushing, you'll have 2 ways to go, and they'll all loop around to the beginning, so I'll point those out as we go along. The first map that we can start off with is Church. Now, I've done the best I can to have it drawn out for you and listed out the best I can, and that is with blue being the rusher's path, purple being your main path, green being the path to avoid, as well as yellow in some cases because there's a few other areas, the red markers being the monument spawning locations and possible locations for it to be, and head up into town to do another clear, are immune to paralyze and stasis. Me on this. The Ridge Sentinel. The first of all 3 bosses in the Shadows, and definitely the most sporadic of all 3, as well as the most challenging in my opinion. I'll be covering each phase and phase cycle as in-depth as they need to be for this guide. Keep in mind that the boss does hurt quite a lot, so unless you're able to ninja your way through the shots, be sure to have a healing class or health potions at the ready. Once you've finished your clear, you'll be greeted with a notification saying that the bridge is now open. Go ahead and teleport at any one of the teleporters or walk up through the bridge to enter the first boss room. The boss won't be active straight away until you walk over the top of him, so use this time to familiarize yourself with the layout. From the get-go, experienced or new, get used to standing up at the top right of the boss about 4 to 5 tiles to the right of the Sentinel. From here, it'll be easy to deal with the boss phase cycles, which are about to begin. And that brings me on to Cycle A. The first phase cycle is called Slashes, or Sweeps, and obtains this name through its sweeping shot pattern. You can predict this phase will happen if the phase starts before the obelisk to the left of you is struck by lightning. Be very careful during this phase, as the Sentinel itself can lock you in with petrify shots and deal damage ranging from 150 to 250 damage, so be careful not to get lined up and back out to the bottom of the room if you're feeling uncomfortable. Once the phase is finished, the Sentinel will spin on spot and start rotating around the room, bouncing off the room's edges, shooting crescent-shaped shots that accelerate outwards. Now, believe it or not, the safest place to stand for this phase is actually in the very center. Take fungal tones with you and make sure you plant them down so that way people can lead their shots. Once the boss is finished bouncing around the room, they'll rotate in the center and move back to the top of the room. Now, this next phase is called Swords phase, and it'll make sense very quickly. In this phase, swords will start falling from the top of the boss room. If they highlight blue, they'll fall from top to bottom. If they highlight red, however, they'll curve towards the middle of the room, so be very careful when you're going through safe spots. Now, as far as I'm aware, you can't stand still anywhere around the map, so if you do know a spot, let me know in the comment section below. But otherwise from that, you have one of 2 choices here. Push in and take damage from the slight hilt there, or you can go ahead and just push in through the gaps wherever possible. After this, the phase cycles will reset and you can have either A or B. So let's get on to B. To tell if cycle B is going to start at the beginning, the obelisk will get struck by lightning before the phase begins. This is a really good chance to back up and destroy the obelisk in order to continue dealing walls. Every time he hits one of the arena borders, he'll release
It's easy as fuck, low-key.
most of the minions if you walkways feature in mages, another enemy type which we'll be covering very shortly. The stone walkways feature a green carpet which guides your way to the central chamber. A tip for this area is to hug the right hand wall all the way up to the central chamber and avoid most of the minions if you can. Once you're in the central chamber, you'll notice a dark flame in the center of the room with 4 unpowered magi generators. In order to start the boss fight, you'll need to have 3 flames available.
Get the flames. I remember now.
but we'll get to that very shortly. On the first arriving, you'll notice that there are 2 wings on either side of the chamber, and 1 flame found in each wing. The location will vary depending on which wings you have, and well, yes, that's right. The wings aren't guaranteed, meaning that each wing can be one of 10 different wing maps. I won't be covering all wings here, but I will summarize how to deal with them, what to look out for, and which wings are best in order, as you will have to nominate one wing that you won't be clearing, and it's safe to know which one takes the longest or which ones are the most difficult to do. The wings are represented by these flags. I've categorized the flags in order of priority from left to right: puzzle, wine cellar, laboratory, treasury, lockup, that haste on the way back. Sure that you're leaving breadcrumbs behind or being very, very quick with your clears. After you have successfully dragged 3 flames back to the boss room, the boss activates, and you might be thinking, hold up, what about those who breadcrumbs?
Only 6 people left. Where's the other fucking 14 go to dip after the first boss?
Everyone within a radius of the first boss will be teleported back to the chamber, meaning you can successfully deal with the flame clears and all the nitbits without worry about haste on the way back. Now onto the boss fight. You'll start off with about 300,000 HP as a solo, and it'll slightly HP scale through that. Through most of that, he's going to be pushed back after you've beaten him back or his minions through certain phases. Now, this takes us to phases. I'm going to split the Archmage's phases into these categories: damageable phases, Magi Generator, Fire 2 generators, Fire 3 generators, Ice 2 generators, Ice 3 generators, and finally, no pun included, finale phases. Now I will try to clarify that there are 2 phases underneath most of the phase subsections, so if one happens, expect the other. I'll expand on this shortly. Now you're probably wondering, when can I damage the phase? Well, that leads us on to damageable phases. The boss will be damageable during his phases until 70%. Then, the boss will end up spawning an Inferno or Blizzard Bird, which will wander the boss room during his phases and require to be killed in order to damage the boss again. This will be repeated 3 times throughout 2 to 3 phases before capping off again at 40%.
I'd rather just watch somebody do it
The boss
without
will then
talking
repeat the same
solo.
process, throwing the same phases at you, except this time giving you both Inferno and Blizzard to chase after and kill in order to once again damage the boss until his health reaches 10%.
It's good
now
info.
onto Magi Generators.
But
Magi Generators are what control which phase you're going to get before you get it. You can tell which phase you're going to get if you look at the colors of the Magi Generators. For example, if one is blue and the others are red, that means that the fire phase is incoming, and vice versa. After doing 3 successful phases with good damage to the boss, he caps off, as we mentioned, at health percentages 70, 40, and 10. A neat way that I've heard from a raid leader named Goond is right above Archmage in the H, you can see that there's 70%. Right above the Twilight at the end of the T, you can see that it's 40%. And if you look above the W in Twilight as well, there's your 10%. A neat little way of remembering it. During these caps, and if done correctly, the screen will turn dark and a sickening bleeding aura will trigger until you destroy one of the Magi Generators. Also be wary, as the Magi Generators themselves will shoot out shots, so it's pretty important that you preempt this and get ready to destroy the correct generators to locking off these generators also determine which finale phase you're going to have later.
back in my day, if you grab something and somebody else did it, it'd stay on your screen. Like right here, just sit there and pop right here. But I'm old now. Game change. Janice drop like gems and whatnot.
On as well. Alright, now that we talked about everything between the phases during the fight, let's talk about the actual phases themselves. We'll start with 5 phases with 2 birds will be more. Now for 3.
That's the hard
With
part.
5 phases, your first one is called Fire Nuke. In this phase, the boss will release a barrage of small fireballs and all portions will follow 2 inches.
I gotta pay attention to the phases. I thought they were simple. He said gen whatever, right? but it's actually just different phases. The generator just marked the phase. I thought it was just like, oh, 3 gens means 3 of the fucking gens shoot. But nah. Will I try it? Yeah. I gotta do a lot of research today though, cause I did the Oryx 3 and now I can do it like 100% of the time. I'll try to get good at the shatter shit. I know it's harder, but
No, this cannot be.
PPE isn't complete till you solo. Fuck that. I heard it. I think it's the hardest dungeon, except the Inspector Stormwell is just stupid. That shit is stupid. I don't even think I made it past the first phase, which is, I don't even know what's after that. I don't know what class is good for a warrior. Loot is mid right now. What? What the fuck? Eight priests is crazy. There's only 40 people though, which makes damage easier. Probably why they're dying. We got the Damas. That guy thought about it. Oh, he actually went, chat. Who is that? A priest. That guy's Nexus thing. Maybe not. It's called a battle priest. It's pretty much a warrior with less damage. I want that. Actually, this is the one that gives you 20 speed, so having it isn't bad. If I ever get in a pickle with Oryx, I can just like hit C, I think it is, and run. Oh shit. Get 6 of them. I think it's underrated. Stacking up on like the... Damn, this thing's moving. I already drank mine, but like the 100 HP blue nil drop, 6 of them suckers, that'd be hard. Necro ain't really my character type. It's fun once I learned how to like space out my heals, you know, but I need a better weapon. This shit is ass. I don't even know. Like I need a UT or something to make it maybe worth it. You wanna hear track star. You don't run away when it gets hard. Shake out weak hands right there. More like 0-star leechers in 03, which is nice. The key in this phase is don't get sick. Like that right there. Because then when you go into the next phase, you're gonna have low HP, you can't heal. Like right there. I got us. Wait, this phase? I thought it was a different phase. Like, I'm gonna be low HP. Oh no, I gotta heal. W. Like, come on, bro. Like, move, man. We got shit to do. We have no damage. This guy's missing everything, though. Dude, we did no damage. Yeah, where the DPS at? I need an HP. It's gonna get a little hairy. Bro, dude, there's no damage! Like, nah, that shit boring as fuck, bro. Like, literally no damage. What? Dude, I was on him the whole time, chat. Like, I literally couldn't do more damage. Somebody was fucking dead weight. No way. And maybe it's hindsight. Maybe it's hindsight. What is Spen? So I just joined the party and then take a piss. I'll be right back. Right well. Pretty open it. This guy shatters, but I don't shots. Subway. What's going on, big boy lover? Fuck. This game's just dead now. Like, whatever, bro. 1 week of 03s, now the game's dead as shit. And just nuked it. EU West is popping, maybe. Yep. You know, why EU West so popping? Oh, Shatter's grand.
Victories. He will also be firing periodically 3-way flame vortices that armor break and summoning 3-shot rows of slow blue spinners from the walls of the arenas. There will also be 8 invincible fire portals rotating around counterclockwise around the arena, pulsing short-ranged fire shots. The second 3-gen phase is called Firewalls. During Firewalls, get ready as the boss fires 2 streams of fire waves along the horizontal and vertical axes and summoning slowing blue spinners from the outside the arena. As 8 fire portals rotate around counterclockwise on the edges of the arena and pulse short-ranged fire bursts to trap players within them. Dense rows of armor-piercing fire waves then fly across the arena from both sides, which have a gap to dodge through. These rows alternate between coming from either side and perfectly covering
it's not
each other's
damaging
safe
them.
spots, forcing players to weave between
weird glitch.
the alternating walls of shots. The bullet rows will
who
terminate with the
died?
Archmage throwing out a number of firebombs around him, so be sure to preempt and dodge these when pushing in either on the boss or on the birds. This attack alternates between firing along the horizontal and vertical directions, or vice versa, so be sure that you position yourself on the side where the birds will be most present. Now into ice phases for 2 generators. Both ice phases feature portals, however this one is disintegrates. This is where the Archmage starts summoning ice portals in groups of 2 or 4, which fly in opposite directions while periodically firing 4-wave shotguns of armor-piercing ice along cardinal or diagonal directions. The Archmage himself will periodically fire 3 faster rings of silencing icy twirls that rotate in opposite directions. Be careful not to sit on top of any of these portals, as you'll obtain the most valuable thing in Realm of the Mad God, and that's a free character slot. Get it? Because you die and yeah. The second phase is unironically called rotating portals. It's called that because, well, that's exactly what it is. The portals will pulse silencing AoE attacks and periodically fire small bolts and more damaging frost waves in 2 directions, both of which armor pierce and silence. The outer portals will fire them in 4 directions instead. The Archmage himself, however, will periodically be firing slow blue stars in random directions. Now there is a safe spot 1 tower bottom left of boss, in which you can stand on that little green carpet and just weave slightly in between the slow blue moving stars, and you'll be able to damage him quite easily from there, otherwise you're just chasing around the birds. Now in terms of 3-gen ice phases, your first is called Ice Nuke. Similar to Fire Nuke, the boss summons 6 ice portals that pulse AoE attacks while firing slow clusters of icy twirls aimed at the player.
You only need like 2
Rotating
phases pretty much,
clockwise
right?
around the edges of the room and rotating near the
Like
center.
it's a different dungeon
The
each time.
Archmage will also be spawning special invisible ice spheres
I don't know who
around
the fuck
map,
this
which
guy
grow
is,
in
but-
size before exploding in directed shotguns of icicles aimed at the player. Now here's a funny one.
Only
This next
told me
one is
20
called
times. I
Arena.
was locked in.
The Archmage traps all players inside a ring of stationary ice spinners while maintaining a second ring near him, made of 3 clockwise rotating streaks of spinners. 6 ice portals along the room's edges rotate clockwise, firing short-ranged ice blasts in all directions while firing single accelerating purple spinners in unison to create converging ring shots. Additionally, the Archmage himself will rapidly fire various beams of shots in multiple directions made up of Ice Wave and several small bolts. These beams can be shots fired in 3, 6, and 8 directions at once, and I hate to say it, but this phase basically renders almost all melee classes useless to damage unless you're using, I don't know, a Dr. Swordsworth, or you might be able to reach it with a Divinity. Huh, who would have thought? Alright, well that wraps up our or you might be able to reach it with a Divinity. Huh,
He just stood still. He could have backed up, chat, right?
Here. Now on to the birds. Inferno and Blizzard. The minions suffered by the Archmage during the fight in order to protect himself. The birds will start popping up after the boss has reached his 70% damage cap. Killing them become part of the objective to damage the boss, and during so, they will circle the boss, throwing out shots to void you off from pushing in. Once you've completed all 3 phases and tackled the boss down to 10% HP, the 2 birds become damageable in order depending on which finale you have chosen. Regardless of which phase you've chosen, the blue bird will be the most aggro on the players versus the red bird, which will go ahead and rotate around either on the outside or the inside. If you've chosen the fire phase, then you'll need to kill the blue bird first, and then go for the red bird, and vice versa if you chose the ice phase. Okay, 2 tips real quick. 1.
You get the
For
pick.
the Ice Bird finale, stun and slow Inferno on the outside to avoid being armor broken and railed by Blizzard. 2. For Firebird finale, bring a stun and slow for Inferno and Blizzard so you avoid being railed. Notice the similarity? In final phase, when killing the birds, Inferno can be stunned, and it's important to do so in order to protect squishy classes to push in, especially on fire when there's bombs that are active and thrown out, so you have less to deal with. Finally, on to finale phases. Not the pun intended, of course. We'll start with Fire Finale. Treat this one similar to Firewalls, but radials. This is where the Archmage divides the room vertically with a line of fire waves as 8 fire portals rotate counterclockwise around the edges of the room, firing short-range shots to make staying at edges fatal. Each of the lines of fire waves then split up into a large number of
Not
small
too hard,
segments which
chat.
start
Looks pretty
traveling
fucking
around the
easy.
room in a circular pattern, with each segment circling at a different distance from the middle, forming a dense network of rotating shots that players must weave through. The Archmage will also periodically be throwing fire bombs, so it's pretty important just to preempt those. Another thing is that the Archmage won't become damageable until the first firebomb has been thrown, so don't get intimidated by this phase. Staying left or right hand side directly in a cardinal style is the best place to be, and back out or rotate if you encounter bombs. And now we'll go on to Ice Finale. This phase really kills off the idea for melee to push in more frequently, so I kind of recommend doing this in selective groups where you've got more range. The Archmage spawns 8 ice portals that rotate counterclockwise around the perimeter, firing an extremely dense randomized barrage of icy twirls and icy vortices inward. The portals also fire out spreads of ice bolts behind them to stop players from hiding behind them. The Archmage himself will also be periodically launching
Man, fuck this guild sucks ass.
ice spheres that explode into directed spreads of ice shards shortly upon landing. The best place to be for this phase is at the bottom, right underneath the boss, and making sure that you've got fungal tomes, M-seals, that sort of stuff set up if you have it. Otherwise, just pushing in where you can, weaving in between the shots. Don't be afraid to rotate and push away if you need to, because again, your loot will drop in the center, and once you do so, you can show you what your objective is now. Tablets
I've been
will
here
spawn
before.
scattered all around the hall, and your job is to destroy the tablets and deal with the minions. Now, I'm not really going to be covering the minions, but what I will say about them is the ones you should look out for are necromancers that spawn skulls seeking out players, hog riders, minions on horses that will charge you, and gladiators that spring chains of shots that armor break first and easily damage you through to kill you quite quickly. Minions can also spawn on top of the tablets after destroying your third tablet, so be very careful not to EP or sit on tablets after you've destroyed that third one. It's also worth mentioning that each of these tablets have a nice chance of dropping the Shatter's armors and reskin Decade's Ring. Once you've destroyed the last tablet, the minions will despawn and the gate will open to the throne room. The boss awaits for you in his final room, sitting on his throne. The Accursed King.
Bring the
The
old
third and
shatters
final
back,
boss
dude. This
in
shit's
Shatters.
too dank.
Be sure to get ready, as this one sounds simple, but takes a bit of a process, and although there is a lot to cover, I'll do my best I can to warn you on what to look out for. I'll be cutting these down to subsections as I have with the previous Shatters bosses, starting with
Damn, that turkey
pre-voided
stick was
phases,
good too.
floor plans, skull phases, voided phases, patience, and finally death. Pre-voided phases. The phase types will change with different floor plans, but its characteristic remains the same and will not change pre-void. They go
like
as
Oryx.
follows. Neutral phase. The color
it
yellow
not?
dealing
Oryx
high damage
NBC
projectiles
right there.
wandering about the room in cardinals or diagonally with no change in its walking path and with no apparent aggro. The second is chase phase, represented by the color red. Is almost a polar opposite of that phase that I've said prior, where the boss will chase the nearest player with reasonable damage and debuffs sicken, slow, and armor break depending on which phase it is. The third is called stationaries, represented by the color blue, and is a really good phase to push in on, no matter what class you're playing. Watching out for certain shots should be one of your mains, as some of them can go ahead and quiet you and also curse you again, depending on which phase it is. The fourth is called reflectors, or as I call them, refractors, and I'll get to that really soon so you understand. This phase is the color green, and it's where the boss will move from one side of the map to the other side of the map, while spinning around, and whatever damage is dealt to it during this phase is also returned out in a barrage of shots. So, it's best to be avoiding this phase if you're a melee class. Now that we've gone and covered each phase,
Oh, hit him.
let's go ahead and move on to floor plans. Now, I can hear you sitting there thinking, what's a floor plan? And well, to be honest, that would make sense. You see, the definition of a floor plan is to describe the arrangement of a room. Through all 8 phases, there will be different arrangements in the room itself, which has projectiles that will require to be looked out for, making the king more tricky to deal with. These floor plans can change roughly every 30 seconds to one other than itself, and it has no set cycle. This means that you can go through many of the unfavorable floor plans however many times it will take for the boss to be damaged down to 50% HP. Now, I failed to mention there are 8 floor plans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover them all in order, starting with number 1, small grids. Small grids are these evenly spaced yellow crystals which fire shots between each other to form a dense interlocking grid, while 4 blue crystals in each corner of the room fire messy shotguns inward. Now, it sounds really hard, but it isn't. It's actually one of the most free phases out of all of them, so enjoy it. Your second one
It's
is
so
called
bad.
small rotates. Now, a lot of people mess this one up, so I do my best to explain and show what I can.
What is
After
he
indicators
trolling
consisting
for?
of harmless orange spinners shoot out as a warning, a massive cross shape of white bullets divides the arena in 4 as 8 yellow crystals spawn in a ring pattern around the room. The white bullets turn into shards and split into 2 crosses that rotate in opposite directions, with evenly spaced gaps within each arm. The yellow crystals will move back and forth between the edge and the center of the room,
Just
firing
leeching,
three-way
bro.
bursts of yellow bolts and waves. And a green crystal in the very center of the room will be pulsing rings of returning green orbs. Your third floor plan is 5 tentacles. In this phase, 4 red crystals in the corners and 1 in the center begin firing periodic 6-armed clockwise spirals of red shards. 4 yellow crystals rotate around the inner circle of the room, periodically stopping to fire 4-way lines of yellow shots along the cardinal directions. 4 blue crystals additionally on the cardinal points of the room will fire aimed bursts of blue shards. Your fourth phase is called big grids, and it's the exact same as small grids. 9 yellow crystals are summoned in an evenly spaced matrix, firing yellow bolts to form an interlocking grid pattern along with single aimed blasts. Your fifth floor plan is called single tentacle. A red crystal in the center of the room begins firing periodic 6-way streams of red shards and a 6-way burst of whitish bullets.
It's not even
Some
hitting
of
him,
which
chat.
follow the carving patterns. Number 6 is floor plan walled gardens. Makes things a little bit more dangerous. 8 red crystals circle counterclockwise around the edges of the room, firing short-range streams of shots inward along the synchronized bursts of whitish blasts that converge in the center of the room. Meanwhile, green crystals will be appearing and disappearing in various configurations in the center of the room. Each one generates a flashing diamond-shaped field of harmless spinners as a warning. The spinners will turn bright green and hazardous for a few seconds after a warning time and then despawn shortly after.
So they
Now,
wait for
number
a better
7,
fucking
big
floor
rotates.
plan, chat.
It's a
You see
little
that?
bit like the
If
small
it's a bad
rotates.
phase,
The
they
only
just sit
real
and
difference
wait
is the 6
till
red
they go to a
crystals
different
also
one.
spin around the edges of the room, firing shots towards the walls, while the green crystal in the very middle pulses and basically just shoots out more shots. Finally, the 8th and
Yo,
last
why?
floor
Look at the mini map, bro. These people are in like synchronicity. Oh wait, that's not people.
Basically just shoots out more
Yellow dots are fucking portals. There's only 2 people in
shots.
there.
Finally, the 8th and last floor plan, the nicer version, open gardens. 4 red crystals at cardinal points of the rooms, fire turning rings of red shards, while 4 blue crystals in the corners fire aimed beams of blue waves. At the same time, 4 green crystals periodically appear with a diamond-shaped field of flashing spinners as a warning. The spinners then become green, damaging for a few seconds after the delay, before the crystals despawn and appear again after a few seconds later. The positioning of the green crystals shifts by 45 degrees each time they despawn, so really watch out for crystals here and try not to get sickened. Now that we've covered each of the phases and floor plans, it's time to go on to Scale phase. After damaging the boss down to 50% HP, the king instantly stops whatever attack he was using, despawning all crystals as he moves to the top of the room. At this point, he will have a small animation giving you a little bit of time to get ready for what's called Scale phase. The king turns into a massive skull that will be aggroed on the nearest player. Now, not only does the king do a lot of damage, but he also armor breaks for 3 seconds. Additionally, the king also spawns in minions around the map called Helpless Souls that can inflict sicken and bleeding for 3 seconds. Now, it's worth a warning that the phase will continue and the king will be more persistent in his pursuit for the nearest player. He has the ability to launch himself at players periodically, so be very careful and try and preempt this jump. The easiest way to deal with this phase is to kite the boss upon morphing into the skull to the top of the room and around the outskirts in a clockwise direction and crossing through the middle if you need to deal with minions there as well. I recommend having over 50 speed or the ability to boost your speed to get away from the boss if needed. Now this brings us to the accursed phases, or better known as the voided phases. Once the eyes have all been killed, the king will move to the center and revert to his original form, but this time becoming accursed
Can't even hit him.
in 4
You gotta
minions
kill his
called
homies.
shades. The king will randomly be alternating between 6 attack phases as he did before. The king will randomly be alternating between 6 attack phases as he did before, but this time without
So what is
stances
bro doing?
and attacks.
I thought he knew how to do it.
The first phase
What the
being
fuck?
reflectors. The king will enter his reflectors stance, and the shades of the king spread out and start patrolling the map alongside straight paths, alternating between moving along horizontal and vertical paths. The king himself will be
Yo, this-
rotating around
this
the
is
room,
getting a little
firing
too much,
spreads of purple flames towards the edges of the room and attacking nearby players with massive aimed purple blasts. Additionally, V-shaped lines of red orbs which extend and converge in a scissor-like motion.
Let
The shapes
Jason
will
do
also
it, dude.
fire blue vortices towards the edges of the room, leaving behind trails of stationary purple blades which accelerate towards players after a short delay. During this phase, you can either choose to group up at the bottom and make sure to dodge the big purple shotguns and the tentacles that spawn out from the
Not
ground.
even aiming at him, dude. Like, I don't get
Alternatively,
it.
You can also rotate around and avoid the big purple shotguns as well as the red lines and swing in the middle of the room. Gadaki area has multiple different shot patterns. However, generally speaking, you want to stay within the light blue shots that form a wall on each end and dodge the big red circles that slowly cross around the room. This phase is mostly just micro dodging. However, if the king shoots singular red shots that have gaps in between them, then this is a good phase to try and push up and do as much DPS as possible. Otherwise, there are no real instances where you'll be able to push in as a melee, so try to buff your group or dodge for now and push in for damage after. Our third phase is called Tentacles. The king remains in the center of the room and fires 6 armed spirals of purple flames that slowly rotate clockwise, forcing people to rotate with it. He will also be firing both blue and
Oh, he
red
doesn't
wavy
use
skull
keybinds,
projectiles
he doesn't
in
hit the
4-way
boss.
burst, which
It's
return
pissing
to
me
him
off,
after
chat.
reaching the walls of his
He
arena.
can't even
The
dodge,
shades
bro.
of
His
the king,
pet's
on the other
saving his
hand, will
ass.
rotate clockwise
He's
around
sitting
the
on the
room,
boss
firing
when
an
Ro-
inward
when it
spiral of
switches
blue
phases.
arrowheads to complement the king's projectiles himself, as well as shorter range streams of red arrowheads. The converging spiral from the shades has a periodic gap within it, allowing players to dodge through them. Note that he will go invulnerable for the remainder of this phase if players deal too much damage, approximately 8% of his health, by the way. It's important to remember that red shots will curse you and blue shots will also quiet you. The fourth phase is called Abyss. During this phase, the shades rotate counterclockwise around the edges of the room, firing rings of stagnating blue bolts and red orbs towards the walls of the arena, as well as large purple flame blasts that start stagnant and accelerate towards the center of the room. The shades will also periodically launch white bombs
You're getting
which
carried,
spawn
Chuck.
diamond-shaped patches of void tendrils, which after a delay deal massive AoE damage.
That guy's gotta
The
be a
king
cheater.
himself will chase players firing 4-way arrows made of smaller arrowheads, red ones along the diagonal directions and blue ones along the cardinal directions. What you have to do for Abyss is rotate clockwise on the inner, and just watch out for the ping shots and you'll likely avoid everything else. Now, before I get into these final two phases, I call them Fury, as more often than not, especially on repeat phases, not being able to tell the difference between the two phases is immediately pretty apparent. Now introducing the fifth phase, called Fury Swipes. The Shades of the King group up in the center of the arena and start rotating counterclockwise, firing pairs of blue shots outward. The King himself will chase players, alternating between rings of blue and red arrowheads that rotate in opposite directions, and aim shotguns of purple fire blasts. Alternating directions, Fury Swipes. Now on to our sixth and final accursed phase, Fury Stance. The four shades will appear at corners of the room and fire purple bolts between each other to form a square shape. They'll alternate between the corners of the room and the center, changing their additional attacks depending on their position. They'll fire three-way lines of blue waves when at the corners.
I'm not doing
turning
this, bro.
blue shots in the center and nothing while moving.
Ain't no way
In
in
the meantime, the
hell
king
I'm
himself
gonna be
will
able to do
cycle
this.
through three attacks in order. 1. Creating several dense rings of red and blue bolts centered at random positions near him, which predominantly accelerate and fire outwards and is pretty nasty. 2. Firing two radial bursts of twirls, one red and one blue. The twirls will start rotating in opposite directions after flying for enough time, with the red burst having a much longer range. And 3. Firing a ring of purple blades that slow down and stagnates after a bit. Now let's move on to the Celestial of this dungeon. And by this, I mean literally the nightmare of a fight, but yet somehow the most satisfying once you complete it. Now don't worry, we all entered this dungeon with the same impression you have, and most of us have left completing it over and over again. You will get better every time you do it. So, trust me, and I'll share some of my knowledge upon you. Let me welcome you to Patience. Test the Patience is a bullet hell micro-dodging phase of the King's fight, where the King centers himself in the center of the room, and the screens become tinted red. All players
you're
will then be
sickened?
and silenced for the attack's duration. Void tendrils flood the edges of the room, firing solid walls of shots backwards and armor-piercing arrowheads that travel in a straight line, forming an erratic red pattern. Keeping in mind, red arrows will inflict bleeding and the blue ones will deal increased damage. The Shades, on the other hand, position themselves in the corners of the room, alternating between slow rings of red and blue arrowheads that curse and pierce armor, respectively.
I'm
The
not
Shades
doing
will
that
alternate
shit,
between
bro.
remaining still at the corners and slowly following nearby players, alternating between states 3 times. Now in theory, I could continue teaching you everything you need to know via this video, but in actuality you need practicality in order to give it a shot and learn for yourself. So I'll show you a few videos and a few examples of what you need to do in a group or on your own, but give it a try for yourself and see how you feel about it. I do have a simulator on me right now that I could chuck a link to for people to download, so let me know if that's something that you would want in the comment section below, and I'll do just that. Now, I personally haven't finished a solo myself. I always send to Nexus just before Patience or just after, which is really annoying, but what I will say is that Patience is a bit of a free-for-all. Here's a small simulator showing what I mean. You have multiple shades that can go after you, and so little time to deal with them. So what I will say is, if you have to tank anything, making sure you're taking non-minion projectiles, and taking only blues. Dealing a red means that you're going to take bleeding and actually take more damage in the long run. Taking a minions, well, that's just not going to end well for you. Once Patience is finished, the King will return to his normal phases until he is finally defeated. So be sure to hang in there, because once the King is defeated, he has by far one of the best death animations I've ever seen upon changing into a chest-like crown. Well everyone, that wraps it up for this guy.
Then he's hit it? Why can't we watch it? Chad, is that too dank, bro? I think that's way too dank. I'm just a wee fish in this big ocean, yo. What is a spegu, chat? It's our next key pop. I need an EP, man. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, there's so many people. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? You said write down. Shut. Not. Which way's up and which one's down? He said right, but there's no right. Gang rise. This is what I like to see. I can't see shit. We up here with the boys and you know what I'm saying? Get my hood on. It's to break rules. $49 people and we missing 11, bro. How dare they? Chat. So many people in here, bro. What the fuck? SC. Spooky. Spooky. I want the XP. Chill! Yo, let the dude use his token. Bro. Yo, what is wrong with this guy? Who the fuck was that? Yo. Bro. Duh. This guy needs to get a fucking job, bro. Yo, what the fuck? The whole server's busting. Rise, my fellow bussers. Chad, this is my type of round, bro. I ain't even gonna be playing the game. I hit spacebar maybe once or twice. There's so much good gear in here, it's unreal. Can't fucking see anything. There's so many people. It's awesome. What is this big boy lover party? What the fuck? Try to join big boy lover party. And there's 53 in here, like I don't even know. I am not sitting up, dude. There's no way. There's this many fucking people in here with this good of gear. Like, this is insane. I'm still laughing, bro. Like, what the fuck? Chad, I gotta get rid of this fucking opacity. Like, I'm gonna die. I can't see the pop rocks. Or absolutely anything of that matter. It's still kind of hard to see, low key. MBC is a clanker. It's just as easy with a group of 3 as it is with a group of fucking 50, 40. I'll say it. I'd rather do it with less people, because then you get more impact. You don't feel like you're doing literally nothing, bro. I'm sitting here looking pretty, getting XP. Fire. Chat, Minecraft looking for diamonds? Changed with the new Minecraft. It's cavern diving now. Used to be good. Any helpers, chat? Any helpers? There's one guy on this platform. It's gonna be a long one. What's that mystic doing up there? I mean, we just don't do damage, and we drag the big guy. Fuck. White sucks. Yo, this platform sucks! Chat. Yo, get me out. Yo, get me out, bro. Hell no. Yeah. Yo, I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that shit. Dude, who in their right mind would do everybody on one? I guess it works. Chad, if I don't get a white today, I'm not logging on tomorrow. Yo, high key, I think most XP comes from events in the realm. So I am not getting XP, bro. Leave in bag. Gravel. Nobody wants that. Just too good, man. Bro said any organizer can take over here? What are you talking about? Dude, that's gonna suck, bro. 36. He stasis. One necklace. It's silly as fuck, bro. Hey, why are we rushing in, chat? It's too happy feet, man. Just chill. Just a little razzle dazzle, chat. You can slow the coins? What? Let's sit up here. This could get serious. The vibes are up for sure. Picking this group. Oof, that could have been bad. Loki can't see. Fuck all. Dude, I saw an acclaim. That's peak loot. Any attention? Whoa! Fuck this game right now, man. Like, it's literally so rigged. Like, I got a white. Nice, talk shit. Nice. No enchantments though, bro. See, I meant to do that, Chad. I was talking shit. Said it would feed me. Damn, that Stormwell's in a really bad spot. I know we lost some people to that. Yo. That's insane. not splitting. I'm not gonna be the one guy, bro. So I thought I was that guy. Was that a fucking person who just got shit on? No, I thought I was him. Thought I went into ghost mode. Just a shell of my former self. V1 platforms meta, bro. I don't know, man. This shit's about to get fucking hairy. Why does it put it right on the other portal, bro? GG chat. Well, that was fun. All good things must come to an end. Vibes.
Imjili joined the squad.
What up, Dooley? Thanks for the follow, man. Gotta find a group with a lot of people. A canning plant. Right now I'm just looking for a party. They're running shatters. I'm nervous though. Lost Hall chains. Join it. Join it. Join it. Lost Hall's chain. You in there? That's where the money's at, bro. No, chat. I think it lagged out. I joined the bum and not rule. What? I'm so bored now. That was my moment. Same? Must be broken. Must be broken. Man, that's a bummer. I guess I'm just gonna sit in it again, and I think that one guy fucked off. The guy who typed J at the same time. I'm on his ass, bro. Oh, free stuff. Don't mind if I do. I think I have keys, but they're on my other, my non-seasonal, which is silly. I should be able to open the gift chest. Whatever. Alright, till they pop something. USE's 2. I might sit in this. It's got 10 cube. 7. Who's this divine intellect sucker? It's not alphabetical? He's gone. He's popping keys all night, though. 40 keys. So we gotta wait till they jump out that. $40 keys is like fucking $80, right? W man. I'm down to run some event quick. Kill some shit. Get some dust. No, my mana doesn't go away. It's infinite. As long as I stay out of combat. What do you mean don't get hit type shit? He's at NBC. Making sure I don't miss this chain, bro. He said he had 40 keys. I gotta make sure I have a clover and I'm good to go in like 5 minutes. Bro, do EPs even exist on Sprite Worlds anymore? I've done 30 of them, dude. 40 of them. Fuck it, dude. I'll throw the number. I'm dead serious. Like 2 Planewalkers, some weird little summoner spell. He said another one just popped. I ran so many Sprite Worlds, bro. Like, I literally can do this with my eyes closed. Like, I got that route locked in. Is that good? Could have been close to a max win. Well, we are full now, so you can pop whenever you want. I don't need it. I'm deadass just staring at you. Alright, I gotta get out of there. I gotta get rid of some shit too. What? I don't want any of this. I want my big pots, dude. Fuck. Okay, time to get serious. Just hit the void. No enchantments on this is pissing me off. Fuck. I guess since I finished Warrior and Ninja, I'll just load them up with a bunch of garbage. Because I might be able to buy another ring with this. F. I think Rule died. Just need room, man. He went into the storm well. I know that shit is toxic. It's literally right on top of the portal. Oh my goodness. It's almost time, chat. Max, magic, heal. You feel any better? I was in the middle of picking up a divine M seal and someone popped void. Do I don't know. I don't speak that language, chat. Maybe we can get lucky? I'm not trying to risk it. Like, I want to get this dust bonus off here, but it's so good, even though it's kind of annoying. I want to get this defense boost off, but it's so good, but it's kind of annoying. And the mana regen is fire. I guess the only thing I would re-roll is nothing. Mana bonus? Like, why risk it? Be like an HP bonus. But then I gotta spend so much. Huh? It's so dumb, chat. Like, I'm in a box and there's nowhere to go. Full boxed, about to get 200. I have 40 keys, no worries. So we have like 10 seconds once the key pops. He types J, jump in. J means jump in. Does it matter what server you're in? It doesn't matter. 30 seconds. I got a vial. He's in the fullest server in the game, bro. Has a million options. And he joins US East, bro. Yeah, that's so funny. You're in, say less. Wait, if he got queued, then we have no vial. Yup. Like, why did we pop in US East? Yo. That's so dumb, bro. What do you get, Vile? Well, you know the vibes, chat. Let's go bang out some bosses or something. Yeah, that guy. You must not have known. When he said US, I said, actually, it probably doesn't matter what server he's on. But I guess I didn't take into consideration the queue. Whoops. Bro. Now I gotta rejoin the party. Like, I'm so fucking irritated at this dog shit game right now. Like... I guess I'll go into the, like, I'm going right back in the same one, bro. Never learn. So the fact you can't run a void without, like, isn't there an event right now with when it rains it pours? What does the red ones mean? I know it's the weekend. Must shit real quick. I got Nexus glitched. Yeah, this game's buggy, bro. These bugs didn't exist, but these features are new, like the party system and... You know what I'm saying? I don't get why I can't get a vial like an ink. Cause like if I'm the only guy with a vial, we're only gonna be able to run the void one time, which is fun. You know them vibes. Right back to the Sprite Worlds. Hopefully, there's another Oryx 3 event, and it's not just 1 week. I think it is just 1 week, though, which is just the end of the world, really. I think I have to accept the fact I'm never getting an EP ever in my entire life. Like, I actually just don't think they exist. They must... Dude, I've done a lot. Must be broken. It has to be this chest. Like, I have good vibes right now. Like, it's this chest that's gonna drop the bag I need. The white bag divine EP, dude, please. I don't mind big pots, hey. Take what we can get. We into void. I mean, the game just knows. The game literally just knows I want a white bag, bro. It just doesn't want to give me it. Bro, spray world, please. But I get sucked into Oryx and I don't have time. It's gonna Oryx lag in like 3 seconds. Alright, chat, this is the last chest and we gotta go. Void's dead. Ice. My ball sack, bro. I mean, that's all from Sprite Worlds, and I drank a shit ton. Like, I don't even know. Like, yo, what is happening? Like, where is the fucking EP? Does it even exist? Next one's in 30 seconds. This game just doesn't want me to win, bro. If that blagged me out right there, I think I would have just fucking crashed out. What's a dungeon count? One sec. One sec. What do you mean Nexus? Bars next to your pet. I don't know. This? No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, dungeons. Yeah, I didn't know that existed. 55! 55! Bro, you're joking. You're actually joking. I can't. I don't want to be here anymore. And that's with the chest, so it's technically 110. So illegal, man. You want to kick AFK after next J? Jay smoking? Smoking J's? Where we going? Where we going? I'm a team player. Yo, we got some randos in here too. I'm just gonna follow this guy. He's the IGL. Oh, did you dip? Jesus. Hopefully it's not a chain. You sold. Yo, I think this one right here is dangerous. That one? Did he hit it? Yo, I think he would have died. That guy was sitting there for like a good minute. Yo, what is happening in chat? Like, are y'all reading that? There's so many things happening. Like somebody saying NBC give 2 exalts? Bro? I don't even know. I'm here for the XP. He said west? He said west? Head west, Voyagers. CC. I think we can go either way. I'm guessing it's west. I trust the captain here. Anybody else want to play the game or what? Yo, what is this damage? So by now we should just go back, right? Like, we're just wrong. It's fine. It was 50-50. I think the rusher was already there, but we'll just take the 50-50. Coming in late. Get zapped. Oh, I gotta sit up. It's so hard to see when there's drive-bys. My brain is getting like real damage right now. What is happening? Yo, what's up with my back? I want to start crashing out. I'm trying to lock in, man. Dexf, pop it now, pop it now. Did we pop it? Nobody listening to my IGO. The entire server is right here. Yo! Except what? One, two guys. I hate having my back up against that wall. I feel so vulnerable. Get up in here. PP bleeding, ouch, ow, e hurt. That guy's tougher than nails. I still think doing lost halls with a small group's better. This shit is... It just feels so meaningless. Now I gotta clover white bags all day, baby. Lock it in. Divine Okay. Bruh. Actually, bruh. Nah, bruh. 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 They don't even have enchants on them. It's actually just a robbery. Find the right one. We had 35? If somebody messed that up, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd bet it would be one of the randos, though. Like, we got a bunch of yellow dots up in this joint. Unless I'm tweaking. Now, they're... I don't know why some are not yellow and some are, but they're all purple. You know he just got that sword, too. So Rezu on a paladin? Nah. Damn, who hit me? Yo. 400? Yo. Yo. The game's trying to kill me. But the strat is everybody sits on one platform. I know what I'm doing. Unless you want to be like Rule. Yeah, even Rule not fucking with it. Yo, they're crossing. Yo, I literally been there, bro. This is the strategy, though. Our DPS is shit. I think everybody was watching him cross. Actually, no, our DPS is ass. Chill, chill, chill. Yo, roll Nexus. No aura. I can't see. Yo! Chatting a nice sentence while we're in that? Come on, buddy. Good luck. I know I got a white, it's all good. Gotta love that, gotta love that. Thoughts, chat? What's the move? I could have a swap. If it takes red, we could really get in there. Dude, this game sucks. It actually just sucks. Yo, don't Nexus. We didn't change. I'm an entitled asshole. I don't think the key popper. I'm sitting back. This ain't boss mode yet. Yo, vials should pop. Vials should drop from pots. Period. No questions asked. 100%. You gotta go run cults just to keep these voids running? That's silly. I think with this robe, I'm gonna try to make it very healthy and defensive. Or, yeah, because this has dust bonus, and loot bonus is brain dead. Free top in this economy? What is this guy thinking about when he's just dumping around bodies, bro? Free top? In this economy? I'm not IGL, bro. I actually have no idea what I'm doing. Alright. Oh, Anthony Nexus. What was he thinking? I don't know why that guy's 0-8 running in with a rogue. There's just so much good XP, man. I don't think he wants to talk about it. He's definitely going. See, I know where I'm going. See, I'm going west. We're going north, so. Man, that guy's pulling up. Wait, this has 6%, that's 7? Like, I'm trying to conjure up thoughts to make something make sense with the enchantments on this robe, but I honestly just don't care. Like, I actually just don't care. Nice. Like, there's like 2 routes to go. Defense, which is boring, and drop rate, which is just a waste of my, like, effort. Like, it's not that big a deal. Plus, if I'm happy with what I have, I'll be able to do more if I get something that I'm not happy with. So, like, you know, type beat. I'll just be chilling. Damn, y'all are wildin'. That should drop a vial too. I'll say it. Like, no way you gotta run calls, man. He said, is this hard? Which one was it? Furkinator? Or he's trolling? I should probably sit up, but at the same time, I'm comfortable. Shit, man. Chad, if you see a pop rock near me, just let me know, because I can't see him. Just not locked in. Never mind, I'm good. I'm good. Yo. Yo, what up? Oh, shit. I might have to sit up, bro. Yo. Yo. We got brain damage. Good luck, good luck, good luck. M seal deep. M seals deep. Come on, boys. Get up in there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Fear not. Alright, guys. I got us. Yo, this is so dirty. What? Like, I don't think people understand, dude. The closer you are to the wall, the worse it gets, and it gets really bad real quick. You gotta just make a move, make a play. And again, I'm a Necro, just spamming space on coins, so I have a little bit more opportunity. Gildy, no. I'll protect you. Good luck. White bag only. Zero. Damn, this guy's got a divine tier 12. That's shit, honestly. It's probably better than what I got, though. How am I supposed to pop the vial? My fault. Bro, you're on the top left. Yeah, he got denied though. We're top right. Bottom right? I think it's bottom right. He said triple exalt. Is that true? Holy, I think it was. I think I'm exalting this Necro. I don't know what I would do otherwise. I'm just here for the XP, it's easy. Excuse me. Yo, is this, what the fuck, man? I thought we were bottom right gang. Maybe I'm just backwards. Bro, why do we have those keys? It wasn't even like a key fairy, like we low-key just holding them. Oh, that guy is getting grenaded. Yo. Bro, Bro, why was there 6 big boys? There's usually 3. Yo. Going for damage. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I don't know if we lost anybody. You're joking. That do be the way she goes. Dude, why is Lost Halls like triple exalting? I have 18 done, but I've only done 8. Kind of wild. Dude, I can just read people, bro. Like, I just know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that intuition's tough. I read his mind. Too many people. You guys missing out on 100% of the fun. He has no exalts or enchantments. That's like 90% of the fun, not 100, but. I need some HP pots. I'll be able to get them in here. Dude, somebody's quick. Act like I'm not looking. Looks like I use these. I have 40? I mean, maybe 40? 55 to be exact. Judging just by how many chests I opened. Oh, he was on top of me, chat. Could have been bad. Where's our raid leader, man? Like, we're split. Jeez, somebody snapped on those fools. Yo. Somebody might die. That guy's in the group. Oh, we good. Shit. Alright, we came in here with 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure it'll be exalted. Wait, this does. So Void does mana. This does defense. Which is actually pretty far. It's actually really good to exalt. You get why they're running keys right now. He looked like a key. Yo, can I get an HP, bro? Oh my god. Good luck. Damn, I had to get out the mud there. This is sloppy as hell. What is this? Do we have any priests? One. paladins? Ooh. And Necro? Me. Fuck. All that? Get a white bag, please, man. Okay, we had 8 out of 10. Now we got... So it gave us 2. Homie said there was a quad and a triple back then. I don't believe it. I think it's just 2. The guy is demonic. Why do we have just random 2 Candyland keys in our pockets? Bruh. I got scary. I'm good on sitting on that platform with 3 people, dude. Yo, he's going for another. Get over here, bro. Damn, our DPS is actually good this time. It's that TikTok realm. Yo, who's this femboy? Femboy Oryx. guy is moving different, bro. He doesn't even have enchantments on his gear. Good luck. Real. Real, dude. It's just a game of gambling. I never win. Damn, he's going to get dinner. That's a fax move. I do be hungry myself. Dude, honestly, am I gonna die if I go get a fucking stick of turkey right now? I got a lighter? I need a lighter. Man, that shit's so fire. A custom at-home beef cheese stick. Whoa, what the fuck, where they come from? What's this? It's my last cheese though. Fuck. I gotta savor it. Man, no savoring. I'm going in. Is there a multi-boxer in here? Go fast, boys. How did that multi-boxer do that? Yo. You like infinite HP hacking? Look at it. I mean, this shit should die quick. I don't get how a multi-boxer make it different though. Like, the guy couldn't even get the temple down. Little fucker. I guess he's aim hacking, so his bullets probably just like glued to the opponent. I'll take it, you know, I ain't complaining. I don't think he knows what he's doing though, it's whoever that is. Them silences are so hard to like dodge. Like you gotta be back again. I got us, guys. I got us with heals. No, I don't. Damn, is he sitting on the boss, chat? How he doing that? How'd you do that? Wait, do you have an ability? This game sucks. Only 650 feet. I thought it was more. What's the good one? The tier 14 called? But I actually never seen a tier 14 sword. I ain't even trolling. Must not exist. Two. Quiet. I don't know about that one, bro. Does I have a use for my big pots? He's got two big boys on him. Fucker's got the lead. Nice. I'm gonna use 3 big pots that run. I'm washed. Shiny Div Omni, right, guys? Whoa. Better than pots. 2 swords and a BP. We are living large. Impressive, impressive. How'd you do it? Soul concentration. When taking damage when below 20% HP, gain invulnerable for 2 seconds and heal 120. So you basically have to die to survive. It only protects you 1 time with the 666 feed, then it's broken? Yeah, the 1800 second. Is that through dungeons or each dungeon it resets? So I don't know how the hell I type go fast, boys. I think it must be a glitch. Oh, each dungeon it resets. It's a shatters, right? It's actually cool. No, that is not a shatters. It's a cemetery. Yeah, that's crazy though. I'll end up getting killed doing that. Yeah, I'll look around for it. I thought those were garbage. I just left them on the floor, but that's pretty cool. You can even equip it one time just to, I don't know, not die. Oh, it's a different party, apparently. Join Lost and Void. Yeah, I don't know why we would do that. To beat the hackers, we get one now. Made new party to leave AFKs. That's kind of good, but I don't know who opened the key. Damn, I just got paid. Don't mind if I do. Holy, I got this one too? I'm rich. I'm rich. Finally, I can do damage. And actually see the damage. Turn what off? I'm brain dead. Yeah, my settings are off, I think, besides shadows. No, I got shadows and some other things. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. What, are we joining Rule? I'm over it. I'm gonna stay doing this one. Dude, why would they open another key instead of waiting? Isn't that brain rot? So easy with less people. I'm on that coin ass. So easy with Necro, dude. You just spam the fucking coins with your ability. Heal, 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 spam. I almost went to heaven. Womp womp. No vial, I used mine already. I gotta take. Actually, I gotta go pretty much. Fuck it, I'll just head out and then I gotta piss because I gotta leave at 8 and it is 7:50. Dooley, I will be hanging out on Rome for a bit, so if you want to party up again, I'm down to. Hopefully we get some good events. I mean, I literally can't see, but these ones are red. So maybe there's something good cooking for the weekend, which would be fire. That's kind of what I'm hoping for right now. Another 6K fame for me, and then I can go do another PvE, which is also pretty darn cool. Be rich. I'm not doing that. This thing's junk. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not trying to roll that. It's just too much. There's so much shit everywhere. I'll get